Oh, he's back, everyone.
He's back. I'm back.
Too much spew work, not enough
Holy
strength.
Holy.
What just happened?
Pub ammo. I don't know, brother. You ever had something go up the wrong hole? I mean, down the wrong hole? No, I was just having a big slurp of drink, and it just came out backwards and shit. I had to run out the door, just threw up on your pavement out there. Sorry, no, I didn't. I missed the pavement. I held it in.
Oh, the dogs are cleaning it up
Yeah,
as we speak.
they'll get stuck into it. What's going on?
Oh,
What a start.
what a start.
What a start. And our starts had to change. Normally
Yes.
we like to start with a bang or
Yeah,
a banger. We like to
we're gonna
start
go,
with a banger.
We're going to go straight into the cunt of the week.
Yeah, unfortunately.
We also swear, so here's the swear jar.
Yeah,
we put
yeah.
money in.
Yep,
So
as
every
you
time
can
we
see.
swear, we put money in the total fit out swear jar.
And then that goes to a good cause. So
Yes.
don't hate on us for the profanities. So I'm still choking on me phlegmy. Jesus.
Yeah, so we found out off the Two Flogs podcast. We haven't had any emails yet, but apparently if you play a song on your podcast, you are liable to get sued.
Copyright infringement.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who knew? Well, they did.
They
And
did.
now we know.
Yeah.
So we can't do it.
But they got emails and they got told which episodes they need to cut out. We haven't had anything yet. We haven't had
So
it.
shut up, bro. Shh, bro.
We're
Let
not
it
big.
slide.
We're not big yet, bro.
So we've had to come up with another avenue, right?
Yeah.
And this is actually quite ironic. Yeah, ironic, that's the right word, because
Don't you think?
it's going to help us. It's going to flow on from our cunt of the week.
It's sort of like rain
being
on your wedding
copyright
day.
infringements. But every day around the world, I figure there's got to be like some sort of celebration going on every day around the world. Something weird and wonderful's got to be celebrated. You know what today is? 10th of March? January, February, March? Yeah, 10th of March. It is National Get Over It Day.
Oh, yep. and
So,
Spotify.
They're gonna definitely get our cunt of the week,
Yep.
but we're gonna get over it
Yeah.
because it's National Get Over It Day. So if you're listening out there and something's really like starting to grind your gears, get over it
over
for
it.
the next few hours. But tomorrow you can get straight back on it again.
And guess what? By the time this is out, you got over it.
yeah. That's exactly right. Exactly. What's crack-lacking? What's
Yep.
doing?
So if you don't know who we are, well, I'm Taz. That's
I'm John.
Guy.
Indeed. And welcome to the Pub Ammo podcast.
so
It's a bit of an hour-long escape from whatever bullshit is grinding your gears.
Yes, and we also like to bring a little pub ammo. So pub ammo is like the yarns you hear at the pub, and they can be true, they cannot be, but anything most of ours are true.
Never let the truth get in the way of a good yarn, brother.
But yeah, we try to pull stuff from the internet, but we also don't double check it and fact check it.
Yeah, it's exactly right. So it could be true.
Yeah, could not be.
Could be rumor, could be hearsay. We don't know.
But before we get into it, I'm looking at some cold beers, and they're only going to get warmer.
They're only going to get warmer. So let's talk about said beers. What have we got?
So we had a friend give us a couple of beers to try. Poets. Have you ever heard of Poets beer?
No.
You know what Poets stands for?
Shoot, what is it?
Piss off early tomorrow, Saturday.
Do we ever? Does anyone ever? I like it.
And I was thinking, because it's Poets, I think everyone out there, we should think, what's it? It's not an anagram. What do you say?
Yeah, anagram is when it's...
No, it's back and forwards, isn't it? Spelt same backwards. as
Oh,
forwards.
yeah, you could be right too.
Is it a haiku?
No, it's definitely not a haiku. It's
So
a
we just
synonym? Nah, it's not a
We
synonym.
just got to figure out, everyone, because we're all going to be poets here, and whoever has the best thing, we're going to send you out a poet's carton.
Yeah, okay, done.
So
if you can come up with
the
something
best
better.
Anagram, whatever it is. Acronym.
That's the one. Thank you,
So
Q.
anyone who comes up with the best acronym,
Yep.
this is piss off early tomorrow, Saturday. I got one for you. Ready? Tomorrow, Saturday. I got one for you. Ready?
Go. What do you got?
Come on, son. Where is it? Pub's open early today, son.
Pub's open early today, son. That's good.
Pub's open
That's
early
good.
today, son.
Please open. Yeah. Yeah, okay. All right. I'll work on that.
Tootsie smoot.
Please open Tootsie Smoot. You idiot. So, the Poets is down the Riverina area, southern
Yeah.
New South
I
Wales,
reckon
down
that's
on the
near
border.
Near Yanda or somewhere.
Yeah, Wagga Wagga, all that sort of area around
Griffith.
there. Griffith, that's the one. Sorry,
I think
Griffith.
it's made by a fellow with a good look into it. Yeah, but if you want to have a look, This is the full strength. Oh, look at that.
And that's the crisp.
So this is the 4.2, is it?
Yep.
And that's the 3.5.
It is.
That's pretty much your Great Northern, and this pretty much is your 4X bitter. So, let's go. Let's have a taste.
Indeed.
Boys, let's crack them.
Get into it.
We'll crack. We're going to do the country crisp today.
We'll do the mid today because it is
Yeah.
a Monday.
Yeah.
All right. Ching ching. Let's give it a
Ching.
whirl. Cue.
All right. Cheers, boys. All right, thoughts.
Ooh.
So it's got
It's close to a northern, eh?
It's got a minor fruitiness to it.
Yeah, sort of like a lychee, or I don't know.
Right
yeah.
at the end, there's a
Yeah,
real
right at the
like
end.
it's not like a craft beer fruitiness. You know, they like can be
No,
overpowering.
they're a bit much, most of the craft beers. I'm not a real
It's-
fan, but
It's actually really nice.
Yeah, I like it.
yeah, you could drink that.
Yeah.
Mm. And I could drink a lot of them.
You could
know
drink,
why?
yeah.
Because I have. I'm lying, making out
hey.
like it's my first ever
Free,
taste.
free piss is free piss.
Benno, sorry, mate. Got in early. Yeah.
That's doable. That's very doable, that is.
So we're going to leave the.
You know why it's not working for me? Because it says it's best served icy cold, which it is, but it best served icy cold in good company.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, I know.
Oh, well,
Anyway, keep drinking and the company gets better.
We're not a company. We're a podcast.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, so
That works. That's not
try
bad
them
at all,
out.
actually.
Try them out.
Yeah, give it a whirl. And,
Poets. I
and
think they're all at celebrations. so-
celebrations. And I'll tell you what, a good price tag too.
Yeah, we drove past a sign on the way back from Townsville the other day, and there was 30 packs for $100.
$100.
Yeah, so,
And that's pretty bloody good.
yeah. So just go in and ask them if they can match that.
Yeah, yeah. And tell them the Pub Ammo podcast sent you.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll be a weirdo for it, but just tell them.
They're like, "You bringing your guns to a pub?"
What? Tell them the boys from Pub Ammo sent you, and you'll get a free 6-pack.
Because you'll be running out the door and you'll lose a lot of fat, and your six-pack will pop out.
No, I like that. And you know me, I'm not a huge beer drink, but that's all right.
Yeah, it's not too shabby.
I want to crack the heavy now, but we'll save that for the next run.
I can
reckon.
tell you what the heavy tastes like.
Oh, did you get stuck into that too, did
Yeah,
you?
yes.
Did you? Oh.
You know I did. You drove while I drank.
Oh, was that the blue ones you were drinking in the car? Oh, was it? No. Didn't even
But
notice.
we weren't on the road. We were on the farm.
Well,
Because you're not allowed to drink in a passenger seat of a car and drive.
are you not?
No.
Really?
I've been pulled over by a cop. You're not allowed to have open alcohol in a car.
Well, I dead set never knew that.
It's frowned upon, but
It
yeah.
goes to show how
Don't do it out there, anyone.
It goes to show how much me and my missus don't drink, because I did not know that at all. Yeah, right. There you go. Interesting. Where were we on the topic of driving? We took a bit of a road trip on Friday.
Yep.
Not for the most amazing in the reason in the world, but definitely a warranted reason. We
Yeah,
weren't
a
going to miss
worthy
it.
reason.
A worthy reason. That's the
Yep.
word I was looking for. Our very first leg up for a legend, Benny
Yep.
Millett. He moved on to greener pastures
Yep.
last week, and the funeral was on the
Last Friday.
Friday. Yeah,
And
So
you know how lucky we are to have him as a mate.
yeah,
And the just like the minor things that really touch you. If you go to the back of this, they actually chucked our podcast
I know, man.
and Dead Ass podcast.
They got me a bit, eh?
there.
I was kind of like, oh, true.
We didn't expect that.
No,
I don't
not
know
at
if you can
all.
see it. It's on
Not
there.
at all.
Yeah, so that was a big deal for us, and it's like it made us feel a little bit special.
It did, 100%.
And so a big shout out to Nelly and all that for organising that. We didn't expect that at all, but we just rocked up to be in support. And,
That's right.
Say goodbye to a good friend, and so that really touched us. So
He did. And another one too, I'll shout out on the same day as Brizzy from the Dead Ass podcast.
yes,
Man, that dude went above and beyond, because it was number one. It was a spot on service, and the way it was all run and that sort of stuff was.
You've done a good job.
It was, yeah, it really was. There was experience, and there was empathy, and it was just really, really well done.
Yeah.
But that bloke was supposed to fly up on the Friday, wasn't he? To stay in Townsville the night from Rocky, and then fly back the on the Sunday.
Saturday, yeah.
Saturday, sorry. But Jetstar cocked his flights up, and the flight got cancelled, didn't it?
Yeah, so lucky they told him the day before, because he had to drive the 7-8 hour drive from Rockhampton to Townsville.
Yeah, but he did. First thing in the morning, jumped in the car. 8 hours later, was in Townsville and led the service and that sort of thing, and then jumped in the car and shot straight back.
Yeah, it said good day and goodbye pretty quick, and that was it.
That's above and beyond. So, Brizzy, well done, bud.
Yeah.
Well done.
That was very good of him.
It is, 100%. And it was a real good service. So to all of Ben's family, especially Nellie, we're thinking of you. We always will be. You're part of the Pub Ammo family now. So
she's definitely cemented in there. We'll chuck that up
He
behind
will.
her. That's where that's going up there.
Chill up there with Ben and Rob and the other boys. Pride of place. Pride of place.
He's up there. Look at that.
Yeah. So that was the drive.
Yep.
That was the drive. That was the reason we went for a drive.
But we were off the road when I was drinking.
Off the rails.
Off the rails.
Off the rails.
I might, what they say, allegedly was drinking.
Allegedly. I didn't see it. It wasn't true. So what else is new? What's going on?
We went pretty much virus.
Yeah. I know. It was the clap or was it herpes? It was one or the other.
I don't know. Herpes my knee.
Oh no, that was the virus. But we went a little bit viral. Your Cyclone shout out to everybody down south. And P.S. on the subject of that, thinking of you as down south, I think as North Queenslanders, we probably get a little bit blasé about cyclones and it's only a Category 1, no, it's only a Category 2, like blah blah blah. But you got to remember that southeast corner, anywhere south of Rockhampton, isn't built for a cyclone.
No, and it's not built for water.
It's not built for water. We are up here.
Yeah, we're built to get rid of water.
That's exactly right. And what's going on down the southeast corner now, now, it's pretty rubbish. So anyone down there, hey, chin up, it'll pass. The waters will go away. As long as you don't lose anyone, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Your furniture, your cars, it's easy for us to sit here and say this to you at the moment, and you're probably sitting in your lounge room with your gumboots on, but it does. It'll pass. It'll go away. Everything will return back to normal.
Yep.
Just look out for each other. That's all that
matters.
Yeah, look out for your neighbour, your family, your friends, anyone. Just pull together. As Aussies and especially as Queenslanders, we're real good at it. So just keep that in the forefront of your mind. Don't let it get to you too much, because we do the same when we're up here and we get these 4 weeks of just relentless rain and you end up a little bit, suicidal on the whole thing. But it'll pass. Yeah. All these things shall pass. So don't stress, chin up, keep doing what you're doing, and don't do anything dumb. You see all these twats on the face getting out on their paddle boards or trying to swim in the ocean when it's like... Just
in the foam.
Yeah, because you might not think it's a big deal for you to do what you're doing, but if you come unstuck, somebody else has got to risk their life to come and bail you out. All right? And there's plenty of people that'll line up to do it without a second thought, and you could cost them their safety.
Yep.
So just don't be an egg. All right? If it's flooded, forget it. If the beaches are closed, the beaches are closed, man. Like, just
unless you're
stay at home.
Kelly Slater and dropping in those big barrels. Yeah.
Even those boys aren't out there at the moment.
Yeah, but like even me at the reef.
Yeah. And the similarities were astounding.
Do not listen to me.
But your piece of advice was well heeded, really, really, really well heeded. I think it ended up going over 200,000 hits or something like that.
200,000 views or something.
Yeah, and everyone was super appreciative of the info.
Yeah,
because it was good info, man. And that info just comes with experience. Doesn't it? That's all.
And there was a couple of it's always funny. You can get 10,000 people say that was awesome, one egg, and you just focus on that egg, eh?
I try not to focus on the eggs because we had another clip up over the weekend that talking about the UFC and this court case that Mark Hunt or apparently somebody else has started. But either way, there's a court case going through. And yeah, like you said, 1,000 people will get on with all positive stuff, like, yeah, Mark Hunt's the man, all that sort of stuff. But then there's one egg that's like, oh, but it wasn't Mark Hunt.
But then,
okay, bro.
But then you got to set it straight, but you just want to let that person know because other people are going to read that comment. So you're like, I just wanted to set this bastard straight.
I did want to, but I let that one slide. But there was someone that, because I mentioned that Samoans naturally have thicker heads than everyone, and it's not untrue. Māoris are the same, Tongans are the same. We're just genetically predisposed to take a shot better than most people. Like it is.
It's all them coconuts,
bro. That's why you look at the NRL. It's like what 75% Polynesian now. It's not a secret.
You're built for it.
Yeah, built for it. Absolutely. That's exactly right. It's like those African American boys are built for basketball. Like those African American boys are built for basketball.
Yeah.
They're 6. Wait, what's going on there?
Bloody kids.
So, yeah, someone just put a bit of a clip up. Oh, that can be construed as being, I can't even remember what they said, but insinuating that I was being discriminatory.
Yeah.
And something like that, a comment like that, I've got to shoot down a little bit.
Yeah.
I won't let that one roll.
Yeah.
But all the rest of the comments, I just sat back and rubbed my fingers and watched them all go to town on each other.
That's the same as the one I did on the Cyclone.
Yeah.
Oh, there were so many people, scientists just come out of the woodworks. There's so many trolling scientists.
It's amazing how many experts on cyclones live in the southeast corner and looking at them weren't even alive when the last cyclone went through the southeast corner. But anyway, we're not throwing stones or casting aspersions.
There was one lady wrote on there. And what cyclones have you been through? So I'm like,
should have said none.
Yeah.
None, babe.
Because I pretty much, if you go on our Pub Ammo thing, if you haven't seen it, pretty much just tell everyone to get your food, water, radio, generator, all that's all just normal stuff. But then I was talking like stuff like where the wind blows if the wind blows at your house, go to the backside of the house and open the doors to relieve the pressure.
That's right.
Because the pressure inside your house is actually higher than the pressure outside your house.
And that'll cause lift.
Yeah, so it wants to actually escape your house, and your windows and that actually blow outwards, not inwards.
That's exactly right.
So,
and chucking your pool furniture in the pool. Your outdoor furniture or anything that's outdoor, no matter what it is, chuck it in the pool.
Yeah, chuck it in the pool.
It's not going to lift away in your pool.
Flip your trampolines over, fill them up with water, and it's just water was your friend.
That's exactly right.
Water is fill up your tubs and you can drink it and stuff.
And that's the type of thing you only learn going through, like, I don't know, Category 5 cyclones.
All right, so going through.
How many?
The lady said to me,
Are you going just from your birthday,
experience.
Like since you're a young fella? Okay,
Since I was a young fella.
Go far away. How many others?
Cyclones, Winifred,
Yep.
Joy, Justin, Ivor. Ivor actually crossed 6 times the coast.
Did it?
Yeah.
Just back and forward.
And I've got Abigail, Tasha,
Abby.
Olga,
Abby's are
Ita,
always nuts.
Larry, Yasi, and Jasper.
And for the uninitiated, Yazi was a 5, Larry was a 5.
Larry was a 5.
Hey, and
They
Winifred.
say, if you Google it, it says it's like a 3 or a 4. Larry at Mundu Airport, they've got the reading on the thing was 360 kilometres an hour.
And I remember seeing an image.
On the.
I remember seeing a satellite image of Larry, and the bottom of it was at Mackay, and the top of it was way up past Cooktown.
No, Larry was a small one.
Oh, was it? What was the big one? Maybe it was when it
was the big one.
Yasi was big.
Maybe it was Yazi then.
Yeah.
But I remember one of them
comparison
was
to
like
Alfred
1,000 Ks across.
Yeah, and I think Joy was a big one.
And Joy
if
was
I remember.
definitely a big one. Yeah,
And
yeah,
Winifred too.
Yeah. So, and we're not taking away, like I said earlier, we're not taking away anything from what you guys are going through down there. Your building standards are different. Your drainage is different. All that sort of stuff. This is probably the equivalent to what we would have on a 4, I reckon.
So I was also going to do another video up just because there was a lot of people getting on board and trying to copy what I did and all that. And I was just like, no, I'm going to leave it. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna do any more videos. But I'll do it. I'll just say what you should do after a cyclone. What are your thoughts you should do after a cyclone?
I reckon number 1 is keep an eye out for power lines.
Yep.
Fallen power lines.
Definitely.
And water.
Yep.
The remaining water, like your flood waters. Because
Yeah.
in a lot of places, flood water looks still,
Mm.
doesn't it? You know what I mean? It's just flood water. It's not ocean
And crocodile
water.
in North Queensland.
Well, yeah, that's the other thing up here. Be thankful you haven't got that down there. Well, they have now. You never know. This might drag more down there. But yeah, probably the power lines is the big one for
Yep.
me, eh?
Power lines and that. But then after you sort of sort all that out, check for fallen leaves, fallen trees, and all that sort of stuff. The next one is like insurance side of things and trying to cover that side of stuff.
Yeah.
Number one is ring up your insurance straight away.
Yeah.
Report it.
ASAP.
Try to get your assessor out there ASAP because guess what? There's 10 million other people right now trying to get their assessor to come out.
Yep.
And the more it drags on, the more smart and sort of they figure stuff out.
The more they try and weasel their fucking way out of it.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
So the quicker you can get them, the better.
Yep.
Number two is if you got any water flooding or anything, water came into your house, pull your carpet out.
Straight away.
But do not throw it.
No.
You got to keep it so they can assess it.
Yeah, put it on the driveway.
Yeah. So a lot of people will pull it out and throw it, and some people are dodgy and they will wet their carpet and try. And I've heard that they actually test it for chlorine.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. So
make sure
some
it's
people have
actual
done it
flood
and
water.
they've been done for fraud.
Yeah.
So,
but if your carpet's in your house and it's drenched, your house won't dry. That humidity will just stay inside your house.
The main
mold will
part
start,
is
get it out.
and it's a safety thing because of mold.
Yep.
Mold will grow on your carpet and just send your whole house bloody. Pretty much can kill you.
Yeah, that's right.
Black lung pop.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
Black mold. So get the mold out. Yeah, anything that's wet and moldy, get it out of your house.
And your phone's your friend. Take photos. Take photos, videos of everything.
Videos,
just
photos
everything.
of
Use
everything.
every bit of memory that's in your phone. Get the whole lot. Anything that's been destroyed, get photos of it, all that sort of stuff. Because the sooner you get that done and the sooner you talk to your insurance company, the sooner you can start cleaning up.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a big job.
Yeah, definitely.
That'll be a real big job. It always is. You know, North Queensland almost comes to a standstill for about a week after a cyclone because we're all just cleaning stuff up.
Yep. I noticed after Cyclone Larry, there was people for 2 weeks walking around just dumbfounded.
Yeah.
They just couldn't believe what happened.
Yeah.
They were just, and nothing was getting done.
No, that's exactly
Everyone's
right.
just like in the poor me phase.
Yeah.
You got to get out of the poor me phase and just get yourself back online.
And again, that comes back to March 10th, Get Over It Day.
Yep, get over
National
it, guys.
Get Over It Day. It's easy to say now because the floods aren't here and there's water still going through your homes and that sort of stuff. But move forward, one foot in front of the other.
Yep.
You'll be right. You'll be right.
Don't expect everyone to help you. Help yourself first.
Yep.
Expect everyone to help you.
So anyone that's down that southeast corner, I heard Nambour got a bit of a hiding last night. There's parts of the sunny coast. I saw a clip just today actually of the Redcliffe Dolphins
Living up to their name.
field. Yeah, you literally. I'll bring this up real quick. Dolphins oval flood. You wouldn't believe how high the water is.
Because that's
not
right
gonna be able
beside
to-
the ocean too, Redcliffe.
Basically, yeah.
It's the ocean.
Mate, the water is about a metre higher than the crossbar.
The crossbar.
The crossbar. There is just two sticks poking up out of the water at each end of the paddock. I reckon you'd be talking the first 3 or 4 tiers of the grandstand are underwater.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it has. And again, that's what it comes down to down there. They just don't handle the water, eh?
No.
They're just not cut out for metres upon metres of water.
Well, that's what they call it. Northern New South Wales, something the river.
Northern Rivers.
Northern
Yeah,
Rivers.
I've got a mate that's out that way.
Because even at king tide, it laps the roads
Yeah, that's right.
down there. So
'Cause this-
you get anything more than a metre or two of water.
Yeah. Because
The
it's
whole
all
town's
it's all
flooded.
floodplain country, Lismore, all that sort of stuff. I think
Moolumbar.
Moolumbar, down past Lismore, out to Ballina, all that sort of stuff. That whole area in there. I believe they've been a little bit lucky though, because there was somewhere on the border near Moolumbar that got like 680 mils last night,
Yep.
and then you go down south of Lismore and they got 500 plus or something like. But Lismore itself only got like 300.
Yep.
They got 300 mil of water, which is pretty lucky because we were down Lismore 2 years ago or 18 months ago or whatever it was. And even then there was still homes that hadn't been fixed from the last one. There was a lot of homes that people had just walked away from. So yeah, look, chin up, guys. You'll be right. You'll come out the other side of it bigger, better, badder, and stronger. You'll be fine.
Yep. So we're going to get into some pub ammo.
Yeah, go on. Go on then, because that's what it's about.
Have you got any?
Yeah. I've got
I've
here
got
we go.
one. Oh,
Yeah,
you
go,
say
shoot,
one
shoot.
because I've
No,
only
no.
got one again.
Yeah, that's all right. Go. What have you got?
Have you seen over in Indonesia? Pretend to drown,
I have.
and they to lure humans in to save them.
They do. This is for
So
real.
They actually float out into the middle of the river and just put their
And they put their hands up.
and they sort of wave them around like someone's drowning,
And I don't know if you've ever seen
and
it.
people swim out to them.
And a croc's hand at a distance doesn't look too dissimilar to
Yeah.
ours.
To the
They've
white.
got
Yeah.
And they'll sort of
And
wave
these-
them around. I've actually seen videos on it.
Yeah.
And they'll
I
wave
know.
them around.
It's
and-
nuts.
And they swim out. People swim out. Oh, he's drowning! Swim out, and then the croc's just like, "Thank you."
Yeah.
And they've done like 40 people this year or something.
It's crazy.
doing that.
And I didn't realise too, those kind of Indonesian crocodiles, they call them, or something, another Asiatic crocodile or something, they're pretty much the same as ours.
Yeah,
Just as
They're
big.
big
Yeah.
crocodiles. They're not like
No.
like alligators. No disrespect to anyone that has to put up with alligators, because they're pretty, they can have their moments. But
Yeah.
a huge alligator is probably 14 feet, 15 feet. These crocs are talking 20 plus.
yeah,
That's yeah, cheeky sons
yeah.
of
And I was
bitches.
just like watching it, and there was a video because it looked like someone was drowning, and then the video turned to this fellow just standing there laughing, and I'm like, "What's he fucking laughing?" And then it says, "Do you know the Indonesian crocs pretend that they're a drowning human being?" So then people will go, and old mate's just up there laughing at it because like, "I'm not going out there.
No way.
I see this fella do this every day."
He got 2 tourists last week. All right, I've got one for you. And I like the English language and the weird anomalies of the English language. So there's a few of these that you'll know, right? Okay, collective nouns for animals. Let's see how many of these you can get. Right, a group of fish. What's a group of fish called?
Grouper. A school.
And if you take one fish out of that grouper, it becomes a groupie. No, you idiot.
Becomes
That's
grouped.
not right. No, a school of fish. A group of fish is obviously called a school, right? Okay. What's a group of ants called?
Army.
No, the colony.
What was that?
Colony. I know. I did
That's
too.
when they're on the.
What's a group
march.
of frogs called?
Uh,
You just said it.
ah,
An army.
army.
Yeah, a group of
Army of
frogs is an
frogs.
army. What's a group of owls called though?
Who? A real hoot.
Yeah, a hoot. No, a group of owls is called a parliament.
Oh, I have heard that.
Have you heard that?
actually.
Have you? Oh, I'd never heard that. A parliament of owls.
I think kookaburras are a parliament of hell.
Is it? Yeah,
as
okay.
well.
Group of elephants.
Go and Google that.
Yeah, what's a group of elephants?
Herd.
No, a parade.
A
A
parade.
parade of elephants. Who knew? I love this sort of stuff. Lions, you'll get this.
Flock or a riot?
A flock.
Is kookaburras.
A riot. A riot of kookaburras. That is perfect.
What's
a riot of kookaburras?
what's a group of crows?
Oh,
Red rum.
God damn it, it's not there.
Murder.
No, what?
Murder.
I mean, it is a murder of crows. I have heard that actually. Lions is a pride. We all know that one. Cows is a herd. Wolves is a pack. A group of giraffes. What's a group of giraffes called?
Good reception.
A tower. A group of it's a tower.
Told us. Fucking told.
Monkeys. A troop. A troop of monkeys.
Troop.
Horses. Is it a team or a herd? Obviously. Kangaroos.
A hop.
It should be. That's exactly what it should be. A mob. A mob of kangaroos. And what about a group of, here we go, whales. We all know what a group of whales is called. A group of cats. What's a group of cats called?
Now that's Drama's podcast.
Bam! Sorry, not sorry, boys. No, a group of cats is called a clouder.
A clouder.
A clouder.
A
Yeah.
lamb clouder.
Yeah. So anyway, I love that sort of rubbish. I find it rather amusing.
A group of wombats.
What's a group of wombats? What do we got?
A wisdom.
A wisdom of wombats. Really? A wisdom.
Did you
of
know that
wombats?
wombats shit square?
What?
Yeah.
Google that. Their shit is actually a cube.
I know that. Don't wombats have chlamydia? No,
No,
that's
that's
koalas.
That's koalas.
No,
No,
that's you.
wombats have got wombats.
And that's wisdom.
No, wombats have something at the moment. There's some sort of cootie that's affecting wombats.
So they don't roll away or something.
Wombat.
Yeah.
Yeah. The shape of the
Disease.
poops help them mark their territory and prevent them from rolling away. It's like a cube.
Oh no, sorry, it's just mites. It's just the
No, I
cootie.
think you might be thinking of the Tassie Devils. They're the same. They're dying from something.
Cancer.
Yeah, they've got some.
Yeah,
They get all
like,
these growths
their
and stuff
own,
on them, innit?
because they're
Yeah.
so close to each other genetically or something.
Inbreeding, is it?
Yeah, and then
It
I think
happens.
it's
Happens
almost
in
like
Tassie.
contagious. Yeah.
In saying that, I think Tasmania is probably our nicest state.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's a fucking beautiful one to drive.
Yeah,
on.
yeah, absolutely it is.
Mm.
Absolutely it is. Oh, look, the other things I've got are just kind of useless pieces of, well, I'll say sporting information. Okay, the Muso, Vance Joy.
Yep.
You want to know something useless piece of information about Vance Joy? He was contracted to St Kilda,
So that's AFL.
AFL. Yeah. And a like a first grade contract.
Yeah.
And at the same time, he got his kind of first grade contract to St Kilda.
Yeah.
He kind of hit the big time with the music
Player.
and was like AFL or music. Head kicked in or not kicked in? Let's go music. Good choice, brother.
Popping out
Good
shoulders
choice.
or not
yeah,
popping
yeah,
out? Because
yeah.
you see them all have
Shoulder issues.
shoulder issues.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
they must just come up high for the mark and then just go down and pop
Oh,
their shoulder
mate,
out.
it's just like getting hit by little heat-seeking missiles, that game, isn't it? And you don't see them coming.
No.
That's the one that always spins me out about AFL. Is you don't know where the hits are coming. Number one, you're looking at the ball for a start, and is there an offside rule in AFL?
Not really, I don't think so.
There's
no.
not, is there?
No.
Not that I know. I'm aware
No,
of.
it's not like soccer.
No, or league or union or anything like that. I don't know there to be any offside.
No, because they're all in their area. They got their areas on the field.
But they can roam anywhere, can't they?
Yeah, but they have their
But they have-
areas.
yeah,
They
yeah,
have their
yeah.
ruckman
Yeah.
and whatever the
Yeah,
other.
they can move freely anywhere on the field.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. And I've got another one. I've got another couple actually. Here we go. So we were talking UFC, and it got a little bit of a shout out, the UFC. So I've got another useless UFC fact. But as a bloke, I kind of like this one, and it seems to be a bit of a growing trend with athletes these days, because Israel Adesanya broke up with his missus about 12 months ago. Have you heard about this one?
I've seen that
This
one.
is gold,
How good
man.
is that?
This is awesome.
I sent this to my wife.
Oh, did you-
There you go,
with,
bitches.
With just an FYI at the end of it. Yeah.
And me and my wife are still together too.
So for the uninitiated, what happened is Izzy and his missus broke up 12 months ago, 18 months ago, or something like that. She took him to court to try and go for half. I want half.
And you
Give
know-
me half, Eddie. I'm an American woman now.
And you know, and what her thing was, she said, "Oh, we went through it together. I helped him to get where he needed." to be."
Yeah. Because she used to be his sparring partner, and she used to get in the ring and like take shots in the face and all that. I mean, maybe she did take some shots in the face, but hey, whatever. So
Not fist
as it turned out, Izzy has everything. Everything that he owns is in his mum's name.
Yep.
And I think the first time this kind of scenario happened was with one of those real like minted
NFL
soccer player. No, it was soccer
yeah.
player. Yeah,
Yeah, I've heard about this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in Europe, and he was
Yeah.
like a big deal soccer player. The dude was like worth millions upon millions, and his missus tried to take him to the cleaners. As it turned out, nothing was in his name, and this bloke was worth a lot more than what Izzy is, and absolutely nothing was in his name. It was all in his mum's name.
Yep.
Not only did she get nothing, the judges ordered her to pay him $500,000 because he's worth squat. She's worth a fair bit of money now from that kind of flow-on effect. And the judges basically said, well, no, actually, you're worth more than he is. So it's works both ways.
Yeah.
So she has to pay him.
Yeah. She's still in the corner sucking eggs. Because that's what I'd say, bitch. Suck eggs.
Multiple eggs.
Yeah.
Multiple eggs.
She'd have to move out of that country. Everyone would hate her guts.
Oh, yeah, probably. You'd have to leave. You'd have to go somewhere else. This is a really interesting one. And I'll post, I saved the clip for this and I'll post it up. But have you heard about the Kobe Bryant conspiracy?
No.
No? Okay. I'll chuck this up and get the name of the companies and that sort of stuff. Look, it's probably not set up, but how would you know with this sort of stuff? I mean, if they can knock 2 big buildings down in the middle of New York, anything's possible. So apparently, Kobe was going through a court case about against, I should say, a big what do you call it? Pharmaceutical company.
Mm.
And that court case was all around the same time that
The plane fell out. The helicopter fell out
his
of the sky.
helicopter fell out of the sky.
Yep.
Interesting. Interesting. Could be rumor, could be hearsay, but we
Yeah.
never let anything get in the way of a good yarn. I just like that one. I was like, oh, poor Kobe. That's what you get for speaking out. Just shut your mouth and just take their money, bro. And the last one I've got is you don't realise this, but I've been working on my what do you call it?
Gayness.
Duh. No. I've been working on hypnotism because I feel like there's a lot in hypnotism.
Oh,
Do you
there
know
definitely
what I mean?
is.
Yeah, for sure there is. I think people quit smoking on it. They get their life in order just by hypnotising. And I reckon if I snap my fingers, you'll forget that you were ever gay.
I'm not gay.
I know.
But that's what that big drive was all about.
Anywho.
Anyway, I was actually got rung up today from a podcast, the Stalk Outdoors Podcast. So I might have to return the favour.
Our homeboy Planky.
Andy, we're going to we'll give him a call right now and just have a chat with him, and we'll have a chat, see what his podcast is about and what he's been up to.
And if you enjoy your hunting, outdoors, spearfishing, all that sort of stuff, tune into the Stalk Outdoors podcast.
Yeah.
It's really cool. He gets some really good guests on board.
Here we go, couple of rednecks, eh?
Hello, is this Andy?
Hey, brother.
Oh, mate. Yes. G'day, boys.
What's going on?
Welcome
Hey,
to the
Matt.
Pub
How
Mo
the dogs
podcast.
going?
Yeah, good. How are you?
Oh, boys. Thanks for on you, Mad Dogs. What's doing up there? You'd be laughing at us for our Category 1 fucking Cyclone down here, wouldn't you?
Look, we're not poking too much fun, man, because we've been keeping an eye on the news and all that sort of stuff. And whilst it is only is it a low now or is it still a 1?
No, it was a trial, I think, when it hit land. But you're right, the Goldie and that did get pretty smashed, man. Fair few people without power, and that. Yeah, it was sort of funny at first. He was sort of beating it up to like it was going to destroy the whole town. But I think the impact of the cyclone actually the actual wind gust did too much. But there was a shitload. I think sort of fucked up a lot of areas there in northern New South Wales. But bit of good surf for you boys.
Yeah, it has been actually. We've had a magic 2 weeks of weather, to be honest, mate. Ever since that blow past us, it's been almost glass out here. I hate to tell you that, but yeah, the spearing.
You pissed off.
Boys. Yeah, I just moved down to Brisbane, and then you guys, there's a cyclone down here for fuck's sake. Glass out up there.
I'm going down there to get out of this.
we heard you.
They bought me a couple of photos today. They go, we went out to the place, I won't give it away. I got a couple of reds each, got a couple of purple and some Spanish or some shit. I'm like, you fucking blokes. And they sent me those. I'm like, God, what am I doing?
Mate, I went out for a half-assed day only a couple of days ago after work, and it was only a few hours out there and still managed to put some really good trout on the boat in the space of about 3 hours and then come home.
Yeah,
So I don't know what you were
that's the beauty
thinking.
of it up
I
there.
don't know what you were thinking.
Mate, you got to do what the boss says. And she said, mate, we're going. So that's it. I'm back down to South Queensland, but no, it's all right. But yeah, certainly we'll miss the ease of ducking out, like you said, and grabbing a few trout.
Yeah. That's exactly right. We're spoiled. We're spoiled.
I watch a lot of Tim McDonald, and he's down pretty much diving 40 meters every dive, and
Get a key.
and I'm like, all right,
From
hope
5 meters to
Blake's
get a
done his
tusky.
breath holds.
I've got breath on like a newborn, so I was, obviously nothing. So yeah, I think to shoot a tusky, you got to be sort of sub 20. But I think sub 20. I might hit 20
On a
about
good day.
3 seconds. But,
Yeah.
Yeah, a little pot shot up the arse of a nice big tusky. But
when your head's gone.
So
Your
how's
whole
the
body's telling you to go up, and your gun's telling you to stay down.
how's the vibe
dunno.
down there in Bris Vegas? Because it's obviously a little bit different to up here. We probably don't mind our P's and Q's up here as much as what they do down the southeast corner. How are you finding it?
well, mate, I spent a lot of years, probably 13 years in Brizzy before we moved up the fucking Cairns there for a couple of years, or a bit of a sea change, do some diving. But so, mate, I don't know. Maybe it's just that type of blokes involved with this sort of shit. But I do know a lot of rednecks that live down this way, mate. They're not too conservative with their P's and Q's.
Yeah,
but,
good.
I think people are a little bit more uptight here, I reckon. Just like on the roads and that, everyone's yelling at you and shit. I'm like, oh man, like, it's. I think it's probably a step back in time a bit, in a good way, sort of living up there. It's more cruisy, but mate, there's some good things too, So we live pretty close to the kids go to school and all that sort of shit, and I do a bit of bow hunting, so there's the deer stuff is quite good here, and we've been getting a few reds,
Have ya?
red hinds and stuff, and we've been just cooked up a feed of backstrap tonight, and the family sort of stuck into it, so that's a plus too, I reckon.
Absolutely.
So your podcast, you mainly talk to a lot of hunters, and that you actually had some good people on board. I think the fellow you had on who was on Rogan's show like a couple of months, about a week or two before you got him on your show.
I've had a couple of boys. I had a guy, Turner, who was a pretty big bow hunting coach, ex-SWAT sort of guy. And then I had another bloke called Don Vinson. That was a good one. He sort of, I think he's done about 80 solo trip, bow hunting trips to Alaska. And he just basically, he's a full outdoors man. He was a research scientist working on the salmon over there, and sort of come face to face with grizzlies and befriended wolves. He's a bit of a mad dog. So yeah, it was good. It was good to have him on.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, you're getting some good traction there now with the old Stalk Outdoors podcast. So everyone out there, if you want to look for a good hunting podcast, definitely get onto it.
Shit talk. Fucking shit talk, mate. Just like boys, but they're good fun. The old potties, you boys are doing well with yours. Getting some action up there. What you've got the podcast all coming up? I think when's that coming up soon?
Anzac weekend down the Gold Coast Entertainment Centre. It's 26th, I think it is, of April.
There's still some tickets available too if you want to come. Just gotta
down there.
Get on there. See if the boss will let you.
Big fella's been training the house down. He's dropped about, I don't know, what are you reckon, 13 kilos?
400 kilos.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Me, on the other hand, still sitting nearly on the ton.
Mate, we had a bit of a redneck segment on my today, and we got Big Taz on for a quick one, and he was saying that you might be fighting in the blindfolded section or something with 7 other dudes blindfolded or some shit in the fronts.
Yeah, that's exactly right, man. That's why I figure carrying a little bit extra body weight might help me. So he's on the cut. He's on the cut, and I'm on the
on the bulk.
On the bulk. Yeah. On the dirty bulk. A couple of bacon deluxe burgers every day just seems to help me out.
Fatten up those cheeks.
What's the tactics with a fucking blindfold? Like, mate, You just, I don't know. What are you gonna just hide in the
what
corner?
can you
just
possibly
fucking-
do?
Yeah.
What can you possibly do? You're blindfolded. Do you know what I mean? Like you could put all the effort and all the training in that you want, and it could go out the window in the first 3 seconds because you get cleaned up by some dude with a beer gut swinging for the fences. So I'm not even going to
like
pretend there's any
no-slap
sort of
games,
game.
isn't it?
Yeah, mate. It is. I'm not pretending there's any sort of game plan or fight plan on this. It's just get in there and hope for the best. It's 2 1-minute rounds, so we should be apples. We should be apples.
To 1 minute. Tazzy, what are you fighting, mate? You're you got a young opponent, I think, who's been talking a bit of smack this week.
Yeah. They've been throwing a bit of smack around, but about 10 minutes ago, I threw a bit of smack around as well. So you'll probably see this one in the next week or two.
Yeah, right.
It's fair game. It's fair game.
Oh, mate, it's good banter, isn't it? This
It
year?
is.
Yeah, it's just all about the fun and getting eyes on the prize. And yeah, the thing is, we're all just podcasters. We're not bluers. So yeah, we're all going to go out there and fight as good as we can. But at the end of the day, it's just fun and just to prove to your family and friends that you can do something stupid and get away with it. What do you reckon?
Fucking get away with it. Get a broken jaw out of it. You'll be, yeah. But, mate, I'm sure you boys will all have a beer afterwards, and I reckon it'll be a pretty good vibe down there.
Oh, mate, that's the only reason we're going down.
Bit of publicity for the potty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've put a day aside just to hang out with the others.
Yeah.
What about Cody, the Cray King? Are you doing self-confessed Cray King? Is he heading down, or
No, I
is
think
he
he's
going to be in
going
the corner,
down.
man?
Yeah, he's going to go down there. I heard he can fit in the building now. He's lost a few kilos.
Really?
He's on the carnivore diet. You know why? Because
Oh,
he's
I
a
like
carnivore
it.
kid.
He's a carnivore man,
He's a
isn't
carnivore
he?
kid.
But we love him. We love him. We wouldn't have him any other
He's a
way. You got to
fucking
have
good man.
those mates. You got to have those mates.
He's a good man. Talking about the Gas Royale there. I mean, I don't know if they're going to run it next year, but we've got a bit of a podcast going on, and we actually called them out on ours today, and we might contact the old Alpha boys and see if next year we might have to jump on board and swing for the hills and see if we can see which one comes up trumps. And I reckon it's a good idea, and you boys, good on you for having a crack in it, eh?
No, definitely. And you're a fit little fucker, so you'll be able to go. You do real well at it.
Fuck off! I'm fucking 46-year-old bald, fat fucker.
We're all in the same. We're all in the same boat, brother. We are all in the same
Right.
boat.
Don't underestimate the old salty dogs, though, you fucking young pups. Like
Well,
those, right? Salty dogs.
I'm pretty sure we might be the oldest two on the card. Is there anyone older
I
than
think
us?
Bryce's older than us.
Oh,
I
is he?
think he is.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah, right.
And yeah, I think we're probably we'll be some of the oldest. I'm double the age of the other fella, so
He doesn't know what he's
Right,
in
mate.
for.
yeah.
He has
And
no
boys,
idea.
what he's up to there? What are you up to with? He's approaching 100 episodes now, aren't you? I saw that the other day.
Yeah, we're about 97. I think this one is.
96 this one is, I
96,
think, thereabouts.
97,
So yeah, we're coming up with a bit of a game plan for number 100.
Yeah. We're not going to go live this time.
No, we're not going to go live. we may even do 100 from out the reef. I reckon. Where else would you do 100 from? Get a few people together and smash it in out there.
Yeah,
that's a real credit to you boys. You know, it takes a lot of effort to. I mean, I think we're just up to around 50, around 2 years because as a sort of fortnightly. But man, the amount of it takes a lot of effort. I know people that listen and stuff like that. You know, you can do the boys a fun. Just subscribe to their fucking podcast and share it with your mates because there's a lot of effort goes into this, and there is a commitment involved. So yeah, 100 episodes, boys. That's a big achievement. So it's something to be proud of, eh?
No, thanks a lot. And
Cheers,
you
mate.
too. Bloody hell. Well, pretty much you're on the same path as us. So yeah, definitely you've been in the game the same amount of time, but you just
But you're right, it is, mate. I think we're probably just lucky that the three of us sitting in the room all get along like a house on fire. So it just makes life a little bit easier. It's just sitting around having a yarn with a mate. You know, we just feel sorry for anybody else that gets trapped in the room with us because.
What was the name of the room?
Yeah, we're not even going to tell you what the name of our room is. It ends in dungeon. Let's just say that.
Oh, I like it. Oh, wow.
And no one can hear you
that's
scream from down here. So,
Wow.
and it rhymes with ape.
anyway. You're well though, my man. Everyone's well down that way.
Yeah, mate, it's all going well. Yep.
Good.
Just as I said, I was pretty with the boys. Sending me the photos of all them fish today. I was like, oh fucking hell, I've got to get out there. But yeah, I actually just got me boat. She got washed up on the rocks and caused about 50 grand or 45 grand damage. So I just picked her up from the fiberglass joint just before the cyclone, and yeah, it's raring to go. So I've just got get onto a few lads with some marks down around Morton and that. But
yep.
I had a bloke on the week, and he was diving out there last week. I think he had a run in with a 4.5 metre great white.
Yeah, I've heard it.
Wide out there. Oh.
Everything we've been hearing on the socials, and I got a couple of mates that fish down there out of like Budrum and Lullaby, Maroochydore, all that sort of stuff, and they reckon the sharks are getting a bit out of hand down there now, eh?
Yeah, I mean, both too when I first was going to move up Cairns, there's a terrible bull shark problem up there and all that sort of shit. And I reckon it's the same fucking everywhere, you know. Like if they're on, they're on, and you just got to know when to move, I guess, don't you?
Yeah, well, after watching a lot of Tim's stuff, and it's just bloody every shot he's looking at a bloody 3.5, 4 metre bloody bull shark these days. So yeah,
he's obviously an exceptional diver, and he's probably diving some of the most fishiest, fishiest sort of areas. But I mean, anyone who's into spearing obviously we would be watching his YouTube channel because fucking hell, he's definitely the GOAT, that's for sure.
Pretty much the best YouTube channel to watch spearfishing is Tim McDonald.
Yeah, absolutely. And he's a very, very high caliber of diver too. There's not a lot of people that can dive the way Tim does. Do you know what I mean? You got to be genetically wired a certain way to dive the way that he does.
Mm-hmm. He's just been doing it for such a long time, and he can hunt in 50 metres of water. So it's different dropping down to 30 metres or doing a bomb dive down, but hunting 40 to 50 metres and shoot world record fish, So
sitting on the bottom for 1:50.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
That's nuts. I'm lucky if I can. I'm lucky if I can sit on the bottom for 1:05.
50 centimetres.
Yeah, I think I've dived with you boys a bit, and yeah, the same. I think it was like a spa bath, bubbles blowing on the way up.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
But that's why we live up here. We don't have to dive to 50 up here, mate.
We don't go past 10, mate.
Yeah, you don't need to, do you? I think that day we went out, we were shooting some fucking good 10 kilo plus Tuskies and all this other shit in fucking 15, 20 metres. But
easy.
That was exceptional time up there with you boys.
That's why we live where we live, mate, and we ain't moving. Good talking to you, big fella.
No, you're right. No worries, lads. Well, if I don't chat with you, get the Pass Royale. Good work. Everyone get behind it. And, look forward to seeing what you boys have got up your sleeve for 100 episodes. So congratulations to you boys, eh?
Thanks, my man. Appreciate it. And anyone listening out there, if you want to tune into a podcast that really does talk about the outdoors, living sustainably, sourcing your own food and all that sort of stuff, give the Stalk Outdoors podcast a listen.
Yep. And don't listen to the one with Cody in it.
Yeah, don't listen to that one. And one disclaimer: don't listen to it while you're driving because you'll fucking fall asleep. It's that boring.
Anyway. Don't sell yourself short, brother. We'll do that for you.
Good work, boys. Good to chat with you, eh?
All right, mate. Talk soon, brother.
Just bag the fuck out of me now. Bag the fuck out of me now.
There we go. You're going to have to listen now.
Nothing like you blokes, eh?
All right, Blake. Talk soon.
Cheers.
See you, boys.
See you, mate.
Take care.
Bye.
See you.
That's the one thing I'd love about living in that
What a
southeast
wanker.
How did we become mates with that flog? It's the one thing I envy about everyone down that southeast corner is the access to deer.
Yeah.
Because you go out around Toowoomba and Dalby and that sort of thing now. There is deer everywhere.
In town or whatever, there was a group of deer flooded into a little area.
In the suburbs, really?
Suburbs,
yeah, I know that down around also Foster, down in New South Wales on the coast there, apparently people get deer walking through their front yards in Foster all the time, just wandering around. And I think the locals get a bit shitty if you go after them.
Oh,
but
they're like their pets.
Yeah, but people don't deer will become a plague problem.
Yeah.
Yes.
They really will. So if you're listening out there and everyone's like, oh, you can't shoot Bambi. No, you can. Literally. Just behind the shoulder, about halfway down.
It's called the triangle.
And they taste amazing.
Yes.
That's the one thing I do miss about NZ.
I haven't eaten too much venison, but I'd love to get into it more.
Oh, yeah. I think apparently we're getting a few more deer sightings up this way and that
Yeah,
sort
I've
of
seen
stuff.
one in Tully. Yeah.
Did ya?
Yeah, in the back of Tully. Yeah.
Wow,
down
true,
Davo
eh?
Road. Yeah.
Yeah,
Davidson's
okay
Road.
then.
Yeah, down
Yeah,
there.
yeah. So they're probably, I know there's quite a few out around Charters Towers and the backside of Ayr and Home Hill
Some
and
up
that sort
Babinda.
of stuff. And there's some in Babinda. They potentially might be inside a fence, but hey, you know, whatever. It's only poaching if you get caught.
No, they're on one side of a river, and if they cross the river, they get eaten by crocs.
Well, look, that's true too. So, half is luck moving down there to where you get access to all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But would I trade the Great Barrier Reef for that? No, that's a hard no. That's a hard no. So what else you got? Anything else written on your little bookie thingy there?
No, I haven't got too much more. What have I got? Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Not too much, but
I got okay. So, what's something you find annoying that other people don't? Have you like something that really pisses you off, and other people just like, why are you so like that? I actually mentioned this to Andy today, and he's like, "You're a fucking idiot."
No.
So I said,
Look, you know me. I'm ADHD at the best of times, and there's probably a fair splattering of OCD in me. But there's lots.
about me.
No, not necessarily. No. Oh, I think as you get older, though, you kind of learn how to pick your battles.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You kind of, what have you got? What pisses you off about people? You can't include your brother because that's not
No,
fair.
when people mow onto the road.
Oh, yeah, okay. Or when people like mow onto their driveway or something like that.
And
yeah.
And it's just like you're trying to make your place look as good as possible, then you're just mowing all this grass all over the fucking road.
Yeah. I get it.
It really pisses me off. And then Andy goes to me today, "Well, the fuck, why?" And I said, because one day I actually drove past a fella. He was mowing his fucking gravel road.
Yeah.
And he sprayed my fucking car with rocks. So I pulled up and told him exactly what I thought of him. And now I drive past that fella's house. It's just down the road here. Yeah. And he doesn't even mow his nature strip anymore.
Oh, is that the nature strip that's all overgrown?
Yeah.
You bully.
All he had to do was face the other way and wouldn't be no fucking trouble.
No, okay. I'll tell you one that as someone that spent a fair bit of time in the water and done a lot of scuba diving and that thing, people that have their snorkels on the right-hand side.
On the right-hand side?
Yeah, it shits me. Yep, snorkels.
Where's yours?
Snorkels should be on the left.
I have mine on the left.
Yeah. A lot of snorkels are designed these days that they should fit ergonomically on your left. But
no, I think it's on the left.
Yeah, that shits me. Do you know why snorkels should be on the left? Here's a useless piece of information, useless piece of pub ammo. Because your regulator on your scuba tank will always come from the right.
Right-hand side.
It'll come over your right shoulder.
Yeah.
So that you don't get them confused.
Someone else has come over your right-hand shoulder before too.
Shut up, idiot. Another one, another diving one. This one really shits me, and it probably shouldn't, but it does. People that tuck the tail of their weight belt in.
Yeah.
If you're a diver and you're out there, don't do it.
Yeah, or even Spiro.
Yep. Yeah, diver, Spiro, whatever. Don't do it. Don't tuck your weight belt in, because if someone's going to dump your weight belt in a hurry, that's why you have a quick release buckle on a weight belt, so you can get rid of it in a hurry. And if someone's in panic or blacked out and that sort of stuff, and you go to grab said weight belt and give it a yank, it's just going to lock in tight, and then you've got to dick around with it when you're underwater panicking, and all that sort of stuff just doesn't go well. If you're annoyed at the tail, here's a novel idea. Cut the tail off it. Leave yourself a good 6 to 10 inches and just cut the tail off it, and then don't gain weight.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're about for a new belt.
I was out the reef there the other day, and I, because I was just going in for 10 minutes or so while we were surfing, I decided to put my weight belt on when I had no shirt on. Oh. And it's a rubber one, so I put it on, pulled it, and then it just caught my fucking guts. Yeah. No, it caught me actual skin and sucked it inside it. And then, so you got to undo it, but then you're like, oh, I can't actually pull it forward. I can't pull it. It's like getting your dick caught in a zipper.
It's like Something About Mary.
So I'm just like sitting there going, ow, ow, oh. And they're like, what are you doing? Like, I can't get my gut out of this fucking thing.
And then you get the shits and yank it, and you're like, well, we've got a bleeder.
Yeah,
all right.
Wear lycra.
Wear lycra. That's exactly right.
That was the one that I don't like. Is when people fucking mow onto the road.
Fair call. Fair
And,
call. We've all got something that rubs us the wrong way.
So the only other one I want to talk about is how. Here's a little tip or a trick when you go to your on the.
That's what he says to his wife. Here's a little tip.
Here's just the tip, and that's all you're getting. No, you. So
Yeah,
when
go.
you go to a pub with all your mates and their missus and all that, don't be the first one to get up to get the drinks.
Why?
Because their missus is going to have a flying raccaccino mocktail wocktail that's
And you're gonna be
$25, and then
Yeah.
you got a beer, and then you do that shout, and then next shout your mate goes, "You'll shout next," and then there's like they haven't finished theirs, and you've got 2 beers to buy.
Yeah.
So
I get
I
you.
always reckon when you go to a bar, whatever, your first round, everyone buys their own, and then you start the shout.
I try to get in about round 4. Yeah, about round 4, even round 5, because then they can't taste the Roofalin. They get a few under their belt. They have one more, unconscious. Then the party really begins. Anyway, that's enough out of me.
All right.
Beautiful people, thanks for
We
tuning
do
in.
have some sponsors.
Oh, shoot, we better do that. Bro, and I'm looking at yours the whole time.
Yeah.
P.S., nice hat.
Yeah,
I actually don't mind that hat. That's a pretty cool looking hat.
yeah.
So,
That's,
BMENQ,
yes,
what are they? Who are they?
he's a boat builder in Cairns, and actually
He is.
a shipbuilder.
Oscar in the team, a shipwright is the correct term. There's another useless piece of pub ammo for
Yeah.
you. And, mostly aluminium.
Yep.
Big
And
vessels
steel
and
and
steel.
stainless, but they're looking for people to work for them.
They are.
They're actually
Because
looking
they
for
are
tradies.
Busy.
Yeah,
Busy.
bees.
Yep.
So they're
if-
looking for tradies. So if you want to have a bit of a sea change, it's
And-
not a sex change. It's
And
a
if
sea
you
change.
want to work in a first-class environment too.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest sheds in Cairns.
It is, that's
and,
right.
with all the gear
All
and
the
heaps
gear
of ideas.
and heaps of ideas, and they're open to more ideas. So if you're a tradie, a fabricator that wants to cut their teeth in the marine industry, which is a big industry,
Yeah.
like it opens a lot of doors. It really does. So give us a yell, hit us up on the Insta. We'll point
Yep.
you in the right direction.
Otherwise, contact bmenq.com.au.
That's right.
Yeah, there's a www.
Now, of
in front
course,
that.
there is. That goes
But-
without saying.
Goes without saying. Check them out. Send them a thing. Say we sent ya.
Indeed.
That helps us pay the bills.
Now, if you're in the FNQ area, specifically Innisfail, and you've got your boat and you want some boating gear, you need some work done on said boat. You need fishing, hunting, camping, just about a one-stop shop. Coastal Marine.
and outdoors, and
That's
in
exactly
this
right. Go and see Joel Salinas and the team in there, and they will hook you up. They are the Mercury and Stacer dealership.
Yep.
For this neck of the woods.
And they will also fix your boat. They work on everyone's motors, not
Yep.
just Mercury, so they can fix everyone's engines and,
and there's some pretty,
boats and
there's
boat
some pretty
trailers.
switched on young fellas out the back
Yeah,
there too.
they've all got mullets.
Mm.
Well, they're inefficient.
That's right. Yeah, absolutely.
So, but if you want the right
Angle cabinets.
the right
Angle cabinets. See, we can't use music anymore, so
can't
we have to
use-
make our own,
yeah,
and it
so
got
if you-
so much worse.
Oh,
Shoot. So right angle cabinets.
so you
up
know
in
what to
Cairns.
do
See Mark and the crew
because they don't know what to do.
servicing all the cans, the rest NQ.
Located in Gordon Vale,
North of Innisfail.
the cabin's off the rail.
Prices are on
So
sale.
if you want a bitchin' kitchen,
or just flex with a desk,
call Right Angle Cabinets.
and they'll sort the rest.
Yes, so go see www.rightanglecabinets.com.au or follow them on Insta and all that, and Mark will say, fuck, I got someone off the Pub MO podcast
Kitchens, laundries, bathrooms,
Yeah.
all that sort of stuff. Podcast dungeons.
once. Yeah,
He'll help you out.
tables like this one here. Look at it right here. Look at it. Yeah,
The perfect height to get bent over on. Trust me, we know.
trust me.
We know.
And see this tin here? That is Total Fit Outs.
Cans.
And they will do all your stuff. See, carry it in the crew because they don't know what to do.
That's exactly right. Then if you've got a shop front, bar, restaurant, nightclub, strip club, bowls club.
Club
What
club.
other club? How many other clubs can
Club
we come
sandwich.
up with? Rowing club,
Rowing club,
yacht club.
sex club.
Check them out. They will do everything from your design, project management, fit out, finish, hand the keys. You can walk into the venue of your dream.
Yeah, because mainly those fellas there, they have pretty much everything on going from drawing all the way to the building, and they can draw from a few places around the country and even overseas.
Yep.
And they draw from everyone to get design ideas. And mate, if you don't use them,
You're a flog.
you said it.
You're a flog. Speaking of flogging, I've got to go home.
Yeah.
Kids should be in bed, and the missus is not going to cop it.
No.
And we will see you in about a week's time.
Yep. So
For episode 98.
98, mate.
Wow. Dude.
1998. So I think next week, of course, we don't have any music. I'm gonna have to pull out the guitar again.
Oh, shit.
Fuck.
Tune in at about minute 4.
Fuck you.
Fuck
All
you.
right. See you, everyone.
Talk soon, beautiful people. Love you.
Bye-bye.